Okay, I remember the second part of the video that I forgot that I was trying to make about knowing things way before. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to see the future way before it happened. So I don't know, we were just like, I can't remember this memory. I remember that we're not moving on the road, okay? So we're somewhere that's not driving, and we're talking about the future of capital or currency, right? The future of money, future of the monetary unit, and we're like, it's gonna move to digital. Easy enough. Everybody knows that at some point, papers, man, not less. It's dirty or fucking disgusting, or it's just another ledger system that will be replaced by computers. So we were like, what's going to be called the digital money? Back when RoboCop was fucking, or Judge Dredd or something before I knew what encryption was or anything like that. And I said it was going to be Bitcoin. Why bits? Why did you choose the word bits? Because I was watching something and they were talking about digital currency that was going to run on bits. So these scientists, these software engineers that were talking in the past were wrong. Because Bitcoin is it's the 256 SHA satellite. It's the SHA 256 satellite algorithm that's an encryption layer for satellites transmissions in space to not get hacked. And they built this proof of work system out on pre-mined, because Bitcoin was already mined by Satoshi Nakamoto or something. The real guy's supposed to be named I forget so much stuff. There was an NFT named after him. Fuck, I don't remember names. It wasn't this guy this Chinese guy that people thought it was. Hold on a second. I can find out in a second here. Okay, so the SHA-256 satellite algorithm is an encryption layer, but okay, Hal Finney. Okay, so they were wrong because they thought that there was going to be a system of digital currency that would run on bits. It doesn't run on bits. It runs on the proof of work authentication transact. It authenticates. Well, it's like it doesn't run off bits. It runs off proof of work. What is bit? Bits like bits of electricity. Oh yeah, of course, because you need to run electricity for you can even open your Bitcoin wallet. But that's not right. You know what I mean? It runs off of the fact that it's permissioned, and it's a peer-to-peer trustless pre-mined on encryption layer for you to store real world value, because it's limited and there's only so many of them, and it can run a whole host of other authentication systems like proof of stake and the directed acyclic graph. And they can apply different aspects of each other, borrow different aspects of each other to run with no energy. So you know how some of these platforms, social media platforms, also mine crypto and they make your computer hot. They actually like cook your computer. That's not going to happen. It will not cause any of that because they will be using a aspects of directed acyclic graph and proof of stake in order to validate transactions and host transactions. The whole thing about Bitcoin was that you can mine a piece of it by hosting the transaction if you solve this puzzle. Solving the puzzle was in order to verify the encryption layer. It's like something where the directed acyclic graph can let you know through sharding whether or not your data query field is generated by the original data query. So they're trying to figure out a way to get real world information that's for your eyes only, without being contaminated by somebody else looking at it. So it makes it a new seal because there's a root seed text hash ID, and the root seed text hash ID, you can make other things out of it. You can make a game that runs on an ecosystem that does nothing but authenticate, and it'll have. So basically, that's why it's all social media based now, because for them to be able to do token swaps and upgrades and everything like that, everybody has to be tuned into the same thing, and that's looking for the new functionality. If you're not doing that, then you're going to end up with something worthless coins. You're trying to save it like it's gold. You can't save it like that. You don't hodl crypto. That's painful. A lot of people are but the reason they're believing in it is because they see a use for them. So I can't just go over this whole thing with a blanket, because it'll miss some things. I want to end this video right now, even though it's a good video. It's like The Hobbit. You have to hold that willow stick, and it's like, it hurts or something, you know what I mean? But it's like to pass for the next level, to go to the next level or something. So maybe I don't, maybe this channel doesn't, or maybe it's just going to be something that happens later. But as long as it provides something valuable, because you can spin off of something. You can find something and then say, this channel is boring now, but a second ago, it's like it triggers something. So like, you were like, I can't stand to listen to this anymore, but I'm glad I watched it. And I click it off, even though there's still 15 minutes left. That's something I do a lot. I'm not gonna unsubscribe because I decided to hang it up for a second. That's like not even there's channels I would probably be in, like I'm not gonna watch without headphones. There's a lot of those. I'm just, in case of something, I need to get multiple perspectives on it, then have those. If I don't watch you all the time, it's because if something happens, you might talk about it. So I have to deal with that. People probably, for different reasons than I assume or expect, might see something or like this channel, then they like it, but they can't like it, because nobody's supposed to like unless you want to be like a computer programmer or something, which I'm not, which is maybe I represent the future of the target market for the functionality that's going to be developed. If you can't see what to do now, you would know what to do when you come up with an interrupter or something that can solve a problem. It can interrupt industry, or you can solve a problem. But it's not necessary for you to watch the rest of the video. You just get an idea.